Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Green Glove Show. And today we're going to be reviewing. What?
My body is ready.
Alright then. This is the worst movie ever.
Really?
Well, it degrades women.
Woman?
Well, it degrades the lead, and we as women have to relate to the lead.
Have to?
Okay, so it's not really that bad of a movie. Yes, it does have its flaws. Yes, its themes and the relationship is quite because I'm personally not used to such things. Like the contract, the whole idea of a contract for sex, it's kind of surreal to me. And when they go to the board meeting and it's with that nice red light, but it's like, how can you see what is written? The thing that annoys me about this movie is that I think it can be quite good. The production design was good, the shots were good, and I think the actors have a lot of potential. Personally, I would like to have seen them in different roles, but we'll see what the future holds. I really enjoyed the introduction of Christian Grey. I liked the shot with the back of his neck because I have a thing for necks. I liked that it was just close-ups. I didn't like that they revealed him too soon in a profile shot. True, it was a long shot, but we still saw his face, and I would rather have seen his face when Anna saw his face. I know that doesn't matter because we've seen his face because of the media and the advertising, but just in the universe it would have been nicer. There was thought and effort put into the movie. It wasn't just like... However, there's not much of a plot. It's just about their relationship, which is fine. I mean, boyhood is just about watching someone grow up. But the thing is with this movie, because it is a fantasy, it's a movie fantasy, and characters in movies seem to open up a lot quicker than in real life. So a lot of their dialogue is basically, I just wanted to know you. I live. Which kind of gets quite frustrating and irritating. And the one time that Christian Grey does open up to Anna, she's fast asleep. So that, I think that's kind of pointless for me. Because I know it's for dramatic irony most likely, but why? I'm not in a relationship with him. I would like to know when Anna knows what's up with him. So that was just... It was a different choice, but it wasn't a satisfying choice for me. Yes, there are sex scenes in it, obviously that's how the movie got promoted. But the thing is with the hype, they build it up to a certain point where you're either expecting sex scenes and you get them and it's like either giggle, 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 or you're expecting sex scenes and you're expecting it to be like freaking porno, Haas, Amsterdam, and you don't get it, and you're just like, what? It's kind of disappointing in a way, because you build up your expectation, you prepare yourself for like the worst, something that you haven't been exposed to before, and you don't get it. I also felt as though I connected more with the supporting characters, like Kate and Elliot and Max, and that random lady that works for Mr. Grey whose face is very familiar. I don't know who she is, but I think she may be important because her face is very familiar. Yes, the movie can be seen as objectifying women, but however, that's one woman, Anna. The other two women, like Kate and the mom, they're quite good characters. I'm intrigued by them, I'm interested in them. I'm interested in the mom because the mom wants to have family dinner and she goes and visits her son. I'm interested in Kate because she just sounds like a bunch of fun. So you don't necessarily have to connect with the lead if you don't feel a connection with her. I know the movie wants you to, like in the opening when her and Christian first meet each other, she walks into his office and she trips. Now, I didn't see what she tripped on. Maybe because the movie screen was too big for the screen, the projection was too big for the screen, or I wasn't looking down. But I felt as though that trip was like, oh look, she tripped, like you could, therefore you must relate to her. It was a bit forced. And yes, there is quite a bit of objectification of the lead, the female lead, but however, I also think there's objectification of the male lead. For example, when Kate speaks about Christian, it's about how hot he is. And plus, I have no idea what he does for a living. I know he has a company, but what exactly is that company for? And we do see him work, but it's like one scene where he's busy freaking out about something. Although the two nice scenes I really liked is when Anna's in the elevator and Christian's outside, and he's like, Anna, and she's like, Christian, and the door closes. I think that's nice. I like the repetition of that. So like I said, the movie has a lot of potential. It doesn't answer enough questions, and there's no plot, and I connect more with the supporting cast than I do with the leads. It kind of just makes me tiny bit angry that there was so much effort and so much care put into it, but the story wasn't as powerful or as big as the hype made it out to be. If the original source material, no offense, isn't written well, which apparently 50 Shades of Grey is known for not being written well, then when you translate it into a new media, it won't translate as well. So that's my review. I would give it a tomato. I have absolutely no idea. Flex, what do you think? Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Obviously, question of the day, what do you guys think of the movie? And do you agree or disagree with me that Christian Grey is also objectified in this movie? Leave your comments down below and I will reply to all of them. And remember,
got this bitch running like a bitch machine, bitch!
Thanks guys so much. Have a lovely day or night. And green gloves off.
Subscribe.